Welcome to Arkham Asylum, Miss Quinzel.
Thank you, Warden. And please, call me Harley. Everyone does.
I must say, Miss Harley, after going through your impressive resume, I'm surprised you want to work at Arkham of all places.
I've always had a thing for extreme personalities. How they came to be, why they do what they do. You can't deny there's an element of glamour to these super criminals.
I'll warn you right now. The inmates of Arkham Asylum are the most hardcore psychotics imaginable. They'll eat a novice like you for breakfast. I mean it, some of them will literally try to eat you.
I'm sure I'll be fine, Warden. These are the personal notes of Dr. Harleen Quinzel. I believe I found my perfect patient. I just finished going through his files, and this is without a doubt the most twisted mind I've ever seen. Studying him could be my ticket to widespread recognition. This patient will change everything for me. Patient interview number 1.
So I'm your first, aren't I, Toots? Well, you know what they say. You never forget your first time. I'll try to make it memorable for you.
Oh, you already have. Tell me, why do you do the things you do?
Why do you think I do it?
Fame, notoriety, a desire to stand out from the crowd, a wicked sense of humor. The list is endless.
You're good. How did you figure me out, Doc? I've had doctors poking around in here for years, and none of them has been as astute. And if you don't mind my saying, beautiful as you.
Really? Trying to woo the pretty intern. How original.
Well, you can't blame a guy for trying, can you?
Care to tell me how these got in my office?
Simple, really. I put them there. Why? You don't like flowers?
I think the guards would be interested to know you've been out of your cell.
If you were really going to tell, you already would have.
How do you know I haven't already?
You know what, Sweets? I like everything I've been hearing about you. Oh, I especially love that name of yours, Harleen Quinzel. If you rework it a bit, you get...
Harley Quinn, as in Harlequin. I know. I've heard it before.
It's a name that puts a smile to my face. It makes me think there's someone here I can relate to. Someone who, oh, I don't know, I could share all of my secrets with.
Let's go over your childhood. Maybe something there will help us determine how you came to be the man you are. Did you have a good relation with your parents? How did your father treat you?
Ah, Father, Daddy dearest. Those weren't particularly fond memories for me.
Care to elaborate on that?
Well, you see, my father used to beat me up pretty badly.
He did?
Oh, yes. Every time I get out of line. Bam! Or sometimes I'd just be sitting there doing nothing. Pow! Pops wasn't the happiest camper, you see. In fact, there was only one time I saw my old man really happy. He took me to the circus when I was 7. Oh, I still remember seeing the clowns running around and dropping their pants. My old man was laughing so hard I thought he'd bust a gut. So the very next night, I ran up to meet him with his best Sunday pants around my ankles, and I said, "Hi, Dad, look at me." Zoop! I took a big pratfall and tore the crotch clean out of his pants. And then he broke my nose. But hey, that's the downside of comedy. You're always taking shots from people who just don't get the joke. Like my dad. Or Batman.
During our last session, you seemed to hold a lot of resentment when you mentioned Batman. How about we focus on that today?
He's crazy, you know.
Who? Batman?
No, Santa Claus. Of course, Batman! Always Batman! I've seen it in his eyes. Screaming mad stalkers. And dishonest. Hiding his face behind a fright mask. for me, I have nothing to hide. I laugh at the cruel absurdity of the world. But Batman, he's got them all fooled. He has them thinking he can make a difference, that he can actually make things better. And the joke of it is, they all believe it.
The police?
The police, the media, the frickin' junior rangers. Every last sack of walking meat in this urban cesspool. Listen, sweets. Batman knows we're all on the same funhouse slide into madness. Why won't he admit it? He's up there in his belfry laughing at us. And the real gag is that miserable liar's allowed to run free while I'm in here.
That's really incisive.
Then you understand, don't you? You know why I do what I have to do. You know Gotham's only real savior is me.
During our sessions, it soon became clear to me that the Joker, often described as a raving, homicidal madman, was actually a tortured soul crying out for love and acceptance. A lost, injured child trying to make the world laugh at his antics. And always in his way is the self-righteous Batman, determined to make life miserable for my angel. My sweet, sweet angel. Yes, I admit it. As unprofessional as it sounds, I've fallen in love with my patient. Pretty crazy, huh?
Oh, not at all. As a dedicated, career-oriented young woman, you felt the need to abstain from all amusement and fun. It's only natural you'd be attracted to a man that would make you laugh again.
I knew you'd understand.
Anytime, my dear. Anytime.
I got what you wanted.
You did? I mean, good. How did you manage to smug? On second thought, I don't want to know. So, are you ready to stop that evil, murdering bat once and for all?
Of course I am. He needs to pay for what he's done to you.
Give it here, then, quickly! Come on, Doc. We got ourselves a bat to kill.
The doc's out puddin'. Say hello to your new and improved Harley Quinn.
I salute my fallen enemy. Ooh, whoop.